You can probably tell that I'm no longer in mental shape to be a hero, so I had to take off the cape. I can keep the shirt because in this point in our story, STARKITECT's a household name, so wearing a shirt like this is the same as like wearing a Pickle Rick shirt or Spider-Man. It's part of the lexicon, and I can hide in plain sight as long as I have my glasses. So let's talk about the glasses for a second. So when I was 5 years old, I lived in Newton, Massachusetts, and there was a bookstore called the Chestnut Hill Mall bookstore, and that Action Comics was in the window. It was a Superman compendium. There was probably 60 issues of Superman from the 30s to the 60s, and I begged my mom for that book. I didn't know how to read, but there was something about a guy in a cape that has stuck with me, obviously. And even the 5-year-old Richard looked at Superman and Clark Kent and all of the people that knew them in common and didn't understand how they couldn't tell them apart. Little Richard was like, what the fuck? I mean, it's the same guy. And I never really understood which was the costume. Like, does Superman take off the glasses, or does Clark Kent put on the cape? Or are they both costumes of Kal-El, who's just kind of biding his time and figuring out what he's going to do with this puny planet when the time is right? The important thing is that he has a choice. And most superheroes have a choice about when they want to put on their tights or not. But depression is more like the Hulk. It stays inside you, and you can try and medicate it or meditate it or talk to someone about it. But if it decides to Hulk up, then you're just along for the ride. And Hulk doesn't care about Bruce Banner. Hulk only see Hulk. I'm not talking about like Professor Hulk or any of the variants. I'm talking about Hulk smash Hulk. That's the Hulk. But what if there is like a little Bruce Banner in Hulk's ear? Just kind of trying to talk him down, Sun's going down, big fella. It's almost dark. I definitely struggled with this during 2020, and the song I wrote about it is called Bipolar Whistleblower. You call me bipolar, but I don't know what you're talking about. But when you say I'm bipolar, I know exactly what you're talking about. 'Cause when I'm high, I can't see low. And when I'm low, I can only see lower. You are a bipolar whistleblower, and you're calling me out. When I'm filled with resilience, when I'm spilling with brilliance, yeah, you're knocking me down, interrupting my bragging with that incessant nagging that it's so close to perfection if I can fix this little section. But it's not as good as I thought it would be, and there's not enough time. I'm all out of steam, yeah, my blood is boiling faster when I'm serving my worst master class in pressure's pushing panic. Gotta man up or get manic. The static's pulling this last thread, the sinking dread inside my head. It's splitting in two, it's breaking into the me and the you. And you call me bipolar, just 'cause you say it doesn't mean that it's true. But if I wasn't bipolar, then there'd be no one I'd be singing this to. 'Cause when I'm high, I can't see low. And when I'm low, I can only see lower. You are my bipolar whistleblower. Yeah, the second act's a little more depressing than the first. But it all turns out okay.